Pictures in my drink, I think that she gon' call. Falling off the stage, I think that she gon' fall. Wanna run away, my mama, she gon' call. Need $100K just to make my life raw. My fault, clean like I'm Lysol. My fault, sorry baby, I fall.
So for this versus battle, we basically have Gun Park from Lookism versus Seongjun Baek from ᴍᴏᴇ. So we first meet Gun during his altercation with Daniel. And yes, I watched the anime first. And all I gotta say is that he got it off the easiest. Because if not for Crystal, he would have been added onto the collection of Gun's victims. Jake Kim, known as Not Him, but has the best backstory in Lookism. So for one of the 4 major crews that Jake is known to be in is Big Deal, that is known for fumbling these two.
Guess what? You suck, bitch.
Gun and Goo just pops out of nowhere asking for that tax money like they're the fucking IRS. Now I'm gonna be honest with you, there's nothing in the world that we can hate more on than fucking taxes, especially if it's from the IRS. And just like the rest of us, Sinu wasn't having none of that shit. And before Goo can even speak, he just gives him the 17 special and decks him right in the fucking face. Then after getting punched in the face by Sinu, Goo straight up told this man that you hit like a bitch. So Sinu gets extremely serious, then starts to spam all those fucking super attacks. And it seemed like he was gonna win, but then I soon realized he was the one that gave Gun that scar. Yeah, let's just give Sinu a moment of silence because he did not deserve that. The shit doesn't stop here. Goo was literally trying to finish him with a fucking chopstick. Now, I'm not even gonna lie to you. If Jake did not stop that shit, Goo would have been the most disrespectful character in Lookism, hands down. And since they basically interrupted the fight, Goo just had to say some shit.
Oh, so y'all trying to gangbang me, huh? Like I'm some little whore in the streets, right? Jumping me. Me. Like I'm some final boss. Well, this ain't no motherfucking multiplayer gangbang, bitches. This is where flies like you get chopped up by some fucking chopstick, nigger.
I low-key forgot to give this nigga Gun a fucking introduction, and motherfuckers wonder why I take my sweet precious time with these videos. So he was one of the 3 people that were trained by Tom Lee, aka the fucking Glizzy Hunter.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Fucking faggots.
And no, I'm not exaggerating on that shit. That nigga is gay as fuck.
I'ma tie your ass up. I'ma fuck you, yeah.
When this nigga Gun was just a fucking juvenile, he was already soloing fucking Yakuzas and ended a whole fucking bloodline. And yes, there's a survivor that's literally on the victim list, but since he's irrelevant, it's a simple fuck him for now. Now speaking on that list, let's talk about these fucking victims. So when Gun spared Jake, I thought these niggas were like cool with each other or some shit like that. But that shit came with a price. This nigga had to pay rent, or him and his crew get fucked up. And that rent ain't cheap. Shit is like 86 grand a fucking month. Like that's OnlyFans, aka internet prostitution money. Now when you think about the shit slowly, it's like Gun is pimping these niggas out. And he said to do the shit legally. Like that shit's fucked. Yeah, he definitely graduated from Hustlers University. Because there's no way these motherfuckers finna make that shit on their first month. Now when all hope seems fucking down and shit, my man Sinu got tired of being useless. Like clap that shit up like as you should, my boy, as you should indeed. And sold himself for almost $1 million to keep this nigga Gun occupied for a whole year. Even though the math is like 10 months. But y'all modern fucks don't give a shit about that.
What is the 4th planet from the sun? Jupiter, the one with the rings, right?
Man, you stupid bitch.
Now, since Jake heard about that shit, he was trying to get this nigga back. Now, that right there is a W mans. Now, I would mention the shit with his uncle, but that shit's fucked. So, Gun offers Jake to be his replacement, but he gotta make an extra 86 bands.
Bands, that's our check.
So, man started doing illegal shit, which means he fucked with the rules and found out real quick, because that's when Gun appears and fucking off-screens him. Like, look at this nigga's teeth. And he goes to juvenile prison. And the reason why I went so long with this character is because he's the most important one. Number 2, fucking Johan. Now, I'm not even gonna lie to you, but this little shit is disrespectful than a motherfucker, because this nigga literally off-screens his best friend in front of his crush. And to put the topping on the cake, this nigga Johan literally pitied his ass and said, "You okay?" with the most devious fucking smile, knowing that his crush is watching. Like I said, this little fucker is evil. And after that shit happened, he dipped. Talk about the gayest one-night stand, because he clapped him and left. Like, just look at Zach. Man's been touched.
You're a victim.
Like, ever since Johan's mom caught a whiff of that devil's breath, it's literally all she wrote. Bitch went crazy, and he was never the same after that. He was so forsaken that he basically said fuck friends and almost killed a fucking lolly, even though publicly we wanted that shit to happen, because fuck that petite bitch with those narcotic ass shroom cookies and her neutered ass night. Wait, hold up, I just realized something. If you add up all the shit that Johan has done, it sums up to fatherless activities.
What your dad, nigga? Don't even know your dad, nigga. How you don't know your dad, nigga?
No wonder he's so fucking selfish. Like, the shit is traditional. You know the shit's bad when your second in command hits you with a fucking pipe, with the hesitation being absent. And this nigga has the nerve to look baffled and asks why. You deserve this. Because of his selfishness. And I was agreeing. But as soon as Johan heard that shit, he only thought about treason and soloed his own crew with not a lesson learned. The shit is so pathetic that even Vasco calls this shit out. And he's the nice and oblivious one. Yeah, this nigga Johan needs that discipline. But then I realized it was raining and never felt happier, because gun appears and got Daniel looking moist. Like, just look at Johan's face. It says it all.
I fucked up.
And the fact that he's smoking on a wet ass bench just shows you of how much of a fuck he gives. So when Gunn told this nigga that he wasn't fucking with him no more, he destroyed this nigga mentally. Like, my man's is desperately on his knees, mentioning what about his mother's eyes.
Nigga, fuck that bitch. Emotional damage.
Yeah. Personally, I wouldn't take that level of disrespect. That's just me, though.
And this nigga Johan just breaks down into tears. And this nigga Gunn is just like, spare me the femboy tears and accept defeat before you get fucked up like Jake. Wait, what happened to Jake? Well, he fucked around and couldn't find his teeth. And that shit somehow motivated Johan, even though we call that shit delusion. Now, I ain't Jake, you fatherless son of a bitch, because the MC music is by my side.
It's time to
Now you listen here, you little bitch. You know you done fucked up, right?
Yeah, that music wasn't truly by his side, but the power of friendship was, which is low-key plot fuckery, because this little fucker got saved without learning shit, because he still abandons his best friend. Yeah, this fucker ain't shit. With the members starting with these two irrelevant fucks, Warren, aka needs those speech classes, and the leader being baby daddy fuckboy Eli, the true embodiment of lookism, because he called Sally a straight up bitch in her own house,
and she liked it.
He got that fucking dog in him. Just gotta love it. Now I'm starting to think that Warren was nothing more than just a backup plan, because if you read this shit right here and you put it in a nutshell, it tells you that this nigga's a fucking cuck, because he's just waiting for his turn. So when Gunn was trying to get rid of all the crew members, now I cannot bullshit you, but the shit that Warren said, low-key gave me chills. Crew members? Nigga, we're a family.
Oh fuck no.
Damn.
They really finna was probably the most beautiful showcase of a nigga getting jumped that I have ever seen. And I used to watch Teen Titans, Ninja Turtles, and fucking Power Rangers, and never saw that type of efficiency. And the fact that they're all Korean makes it make sense, which got me wondering, why the fuck the other two niggas didn't think of this shit?
I guess we'll never know.
And this nigga Warren was like, so since he's not moving, does that mean we won?
We did it! We did it! We did it! Yay! Always team up! We did it!
Oh really, my nigga?
Oh shit! Oh shit!
So y'all think y'all this shit because y'all jumping? Alright, you parentless fucks. Run my seconds.
Round 2, fight.
How many talents got kicked to the curb? How many y'all niggas get on my nerve? Fuck, too many, I don't got that's the word. I got exposed, I can't say what I heard. Brody, if I we go.
Flawless victory.
See, now I'm starting to notice that pattern with Gun and Goo, because they will give you that false confidence, then proceeds to completely neg you. Like the Uno reverse card has always been straight up devious. Shit fucks with the mental. Speaking of mental. So when he was just a jit, his father introduced him to a juvenile gun. Now, I'm not even gonna lie to you, but this motherfucker's looking like a prince from hell. Cause bro is already fucking shit up. Like, are these niggas dead? Bro, this shit is far from light sparring, bro. This shit about dark as fuck. Get it? Because they're like unconscious. Gazer. And this little nigga Kenta acts as his own father. Could he be like him? No. Like nigga, Gun has been like that since fucking birth. But his father says, of course you will. Yes ma'am, bitch. So Kenta starts training, and then some years later, these motherfuckers get a message that Gun's gonna solo the clan. And the leader of the clan, which is Kenta's father, was like, for the honor of our clan, my brethrens, we shall slay this deed. So Gun just massacres the whole cult, and when Kenta finally gets here and sees the dead bodies of his brethrens and fallen father, this nigga gets baffled. Like, how? Bro was a jit with tattoos. Who is trusting that shit? Not me! And this nigga's goofy ass is still confused, trying to make the simplest of shit so complex. He haven't even caught on yet. Like, where is the awareness? Shit looks gay as fuck. And this nigga Kenta is still being gay. He's like, it's me, you munch. It's me, you suffocator. It's me, your personalized human toilet. And this nigga starts begging for mercy. Gun is finally like, bruh, who is you?
Well, it's me, Kenta.
I don't remember weak niggas.
Damn, son.
So how are you gonna pay the...
Oh, fuck no.
You're one of those.
Bro's the first Yoi simp, because fuck an idol, this is his crush, with all of that psychological queer shit, killing stalking vibes. And no, I'm not gay, I just like gay shit. So Gun's like, the fuck is wrong with this nigga? Please forgive me. Daddy. Not enough. Still not enough. So like, what do you want me to cut off? My dick? Nah, your head. To be honest, I don't blame him, because even though Gun offed his whole clan, bro ain't do shit but just act like a high school pick-me bitch. And this nigga cuts off his own pinkies for a nigga that didn't even know about his existence till now, and still doesn't even fuck with you. Like, bro has no pride, morals, nor self-respect. It all makes sense now. Dude's just a femboy bitch. Oh, and he's short, so he's a lolly femboy bitch. So Gun just leaves him with the deceased, lets this bitch on fire, and kept that shit pushing.
A few moments later.
Since most of this shit was basically a Sasuke and Itachi reference, I'm expecting a get back. Speaking of that, with the chairman being Eugene, the annoying smartass that always does some shit like this when he has a trick up his ass. And the current members, meaning no fucking Samuel, no fucking Sinuhan, and no fucking Johan, being Mandiok Bang. But if you translate that shit in English, it says,
I'm Tyrone.
That is the vice president of the workers, even though he has a profession of sucking off Eugene with them potent ass lips. Yusong, one of the 5 VIPs, that is the older twin brother of Eugene. And you know how that twin shit works. You don't fuck with one of them, you gotta fuck with both of those motherfuckers. Except one is just an annoying smartass, and the other one's a fucking autistic super soldier. Eli Jang, one of the casualties that got fucked up by Gun, who is now the president of the workers, but he's still the best dad in Lookism, like hands down, because it takes a real father to get fucked up twice in front of your own daughter. Now for the executives, Warren, the pure definition of family, and also the dude that waited years just to bag a petite bitch. This fucker Ruhei, who I'm contemplating on if I should feel sorry for this character or highly despise his ass. And for this specific arc, bro, everybody was getting those buffs and patches. But when I saw Eli and Warren jumping on Sinu, I know what he was probably thinking. Yeah, they probably fuck each other. Now, the shit that doesn't really make sense to me is Daniel fucking up a tired Yusong, but still couldn't put his autistic ass down. And this motherfucker hit him with a damn liver kick. Like, are you serious right now?
Yeah.
I said, yeah, you need to figure it out. I am number one, I'm going, I just need to run them out. Ask me, I said, I can't ever touch you to say.
If you pick Daniel, you're just full of shit. Same thing with Afro nigga, because he was going different rounds with different niggas.
Left and right.
So of course they're tired. And I don't even like his ass. But since it's Pride's month, I gave him his flowers.
Psych! One thing I hate the most is a faggot ass nigga. A faggot ass nigga. A faggot ass nigga. A faggot ass nigga.
So eventually, the workers start to get the upper hand. And if y'all's like, where's Jake? That nigga's out of commission. And that skyrocketed Eugene's confidence enough to where he was talking mad shit. And started claiming that one of his bodyguards was his gun.
Whoa, 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 hey, 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 hey.
Yeah, he must have gotten so excited to the point where he forgot it was raining. Cause Gun finally appears in his bitch with the most coldest big dick energy entrance of all of Lookism. Well, second to you by Daniel, because that shit was straight up godly. But for the introduction, Gun definitely has that shit because he got these motherfuckers balls shriveled, like their confidence depleted, testosterone drained. Someone's manhood is finna get stolen.
Oh, fuck!
Not again. Bro already had to deal with this shit with Tom Lee.
Show me your wiener, nigga.
So Eugene's assuming that this nigga came for backup. And I wouldn't even call it an assumption because he thought right, just not for him. What? You heard the narrator, you little nerdy bitch. Time to run that fade. And this motherfucker Gun walks up to one of the literal peons of the workers and is like, this coat feels uncomfortable as hell. Take it off. And he fucking did it.
Boy, ain't no fucking way, boy.
Dude is quickly becoming him. And I'm not even gonna lie, but Gun's walkout looks demonic as fuck. And this fucker Eugene is literally shitting himself. And is like, oh shit, this nigga's not joking. And Gun is just casually triggering flashbacks, leaving Eli and Warren with PTSD, and which is fear manipulation, and gave Kenta a vicious, violent, hateful boner. And Gun remembers all this shit and is like, so well then, come at me, bitch. And they started immediately attacking his ass at once, but Gun just ate that shit. Scrumdiddlyumptious, my nigga. And starts thinking about his fight with UI Daniel. By the way, that fight was fucking amazing. And says, this is it! Only in fiction is Aikido so successful. And grabs Yu-Song as if he was these niggas. And asks, so who among you is Eugene's gun? Is it you autistic bastard? Your condition is worse than I thought, so let me just put you out your misery. Hi. It's BBK, meaning big black. Now I've been hearing the rubbish that y'all been talking about, you little sissy dickless boys. Did he just call me sissy? And Eli and Warren was on that nigga's ass.
Disrespect your surroundings!
Enough! I yield. I fucking yield. Well then, since the spirit's already crushed, I'm just gonna take your booty. I've waited long for this day, and it's time to get JoJo referenced. It seems like your screen time's over.
Stop fucking crying, bitch! Where? I don't wanna fucking hear it!
Then Ruhei comes in this bitch. Like, goddamn, this nigga's running the fucking gauntlet. So it brings you here. Well, since you mentioned it, my beloved promised me if I kick your ass, I could probably get some butt. And I'm gonna do exactly that with my Ragnarok. Now, let's dance. Like a simp bitch would ever fuck with me. Have you forgotten what's at stake? Getting some action with my beloved. Usually, I don't fuck with simps, but I admire your fire and passion. So then, let's end this.
Damn, he really about to rock my
So James Lee appears, and I'm over here thinking, oh shit, they're finna fucking fight. And I know everybody in this bitch was erected, cause I mean, nigga. But what's that? Fucking Crystal appears in a panel? Then we get fucking blue-balled, which was probably everybody's reaction, cause like, bitch, what? Now we're just left on solid. Gun Park. Attack potency. So since he scales above these feats, which is easily small building level, would make him building to large building level. Speed. And this is probably the reason why the video took so long, because there's barely any speed feats. But the one that I did find was this, and Gun should be around that speed, and which will make him hypersonic. Hexing abilities. Martial arts, a very high pain tolerance, instinctive action, fear manipulation, and resistance to fear manipulation. And that's literally it for Gun.
Finally!
Seongjun Baek, the laughing Oni, and is also the best villain of Viral Hit. Now since y'all attention span is low as fuck, I'm just gonna sum up this bitch. So the MC is Haben, and the thing about him is, this nigga nigga has the hidden cheat codes to be any motherfucker that's trying to fight him, which explains the secondary title, meaning an amateur lowlife, calf kicks, and a fucking overhand. This fucking edgy ass ginger. Yeah, I didn't even know that shit could be a thing because those motherfuckers are too light to be acting as dark. That happens to be a Taekwondo black belt. Simple solution: go to the bathroom, he's taking a piss in, and soak that fucking floor. But make sure you wear the waterproof joints because you don't want to get caught slipping, and close that distance. Then tackle his ass and choke him out. This plagiaristic fuck who is actually a Yakuza member that's an amateur kickboxer. It's really simple. Just corner his ass against the fence, then elbow his bitch ass. And my personal favorite, an outboxer who's also best boy, elbow the shit out of his lead foot because he gonna be feeling it. And since most of these niggas be squatted, fake a takedown because let's be real, they're used to that shit. And which would make them lower their hands, then fly and knee his ass. And since this motherfucker's not down yet, that means he's ready for the next one. So we're gonna give it to him and give him that scissor knee.
And those last two motherfuckers was trying to get Hobin's channel fucked over, and Seongjun had everything to do with that shit.
And since Hobin found out, he started talking that shit on all streaming platforms. But of course, we have to be realistic here. They're definitely gonna defend his ass like they're his fucking lawyer. But since he was just chatting on a piece of paper, it's just an accusation. The only time I wanted somebody to be the opposite gender for the right reasons. But Hobin got himself a witness, and that was the plagiaristic bastard. Because since he felt that shit with Hobin, Seongjun put his ass in his fucking hot ass pot, and I thought he got killed off. But nah, bro came back with a vengeance. But he instantly gets looked down upon like he's some emo bitch.
Bitch ass nigga, you ain't gonna touch me, nigga.
And fucking ᴍᴏ tossed his ass. Like, who could really blame him for being a good little snitch? So he starts telling this shit about viral hit and Seongjun's fucked up deeds, and even shows that fucked up ass burn. But they still don't believe this shit and still on Seongjun's dick. Like, these motherfuckers are like Naruto tards when you told them that Morijin solos. But that's when the call out and expose channel started popping up. And I'm gonna be honest, they look like they're full of shit. So these articles start popping up, and these fuckers finally caught on to their senses and finally started to turn against them.
Yes! Yes!
But then he goes live and rebuttals all that shit. Everything they said.
Cap.
Like, bro's literally the Seth the programmer of viral hit. But then my ᴍᴏᴇ weeb appears and exposes the absolute shit out of Seongjun for almost turning his emotionally neglectful ass father into a pack. And I'm not gonna lie, but the ops were on his ass. But this nigga's nowhere to be found. So we're back to Hobin's top secret hideout.
Where the fuck is the
and starts to viciously ground pound the fuck out of his ass non-consensually. Is the pizza finally here? Because I can almost taste that gooey substance. Oh, fuck! See, me personally, I would have ran for my fucking life. And it doesn't make me cowardly. I just have awareness. Unlike this heavyweight bastard. And this nigga Hobin is already prepping while taking a duke. What the fuck is all that racket? Trying to fucking concentrate, even though I got options that are both virgins. It seems like we have a visitor. So is it true what they say about you Mel Lizzo fucks? Hi, homophobic. Wait. Girth check. What the fuck? Damn, boy. You kinda girthy. Dude, you're wildin'! You're fucking wildin', man! Shut the fuck up! But he tanks that shit because he put all his stats on durability. So this motherfucker charges up a special attack that's telegraphed as all hell and got that shit interrupted by that one fucked up family member's favorite beverage.
I cannot see, I'm legally blind.
And ᴍᴏ tosses this nigga on the edge of the fucking table. Instant durability negation. And this nigga starts to have a touching moment with this motherfucker.
What the hell have you got against me? Giving me evil for good?
This nigga is crazy.
But Hobin hops up in this bitch and marinates himself in sesame oil.
You's a freaky ass nigga!
And says, bring it, bitch! And plot armor plus prep equaled Hobin beating Seongjun's ass. Damn, I never seen a cameraman look this fucked up. You thought I came here to do judo? Bitch! I didn't come here to fucking fight. I came here to kill. And then grips this nigga from the fucking upper gum and uses
Firmly grasp it! Yeah! You better
yeah, cameraman stay getting disrespected. So obviously Hobin's fucked. And Seongjun was getting a little bit too close.
Your little pussy belongs to me.
Then bam! Taehoon appears and sees all the members fucked up. Trying to get it back in blood, I see. So let me tell you something. What are you doing in my swamp? So Taejoon starts beating his ass. Of course. But then gets fucked up, as expected. Meaning that Seongjun soloed the main cast and was gonna finish these fuckers off. Then Hobin starts pleading for mercy.
Hobin the fuck, man?
Please don't do this. The hoes are watching. Bruh. So he basically was just violating children.
fucking children!
Against their will.
Yeah, he's a sex offender.
Brody can't go out like that because that title is worse than death itself. So he turns himself in, unlike this cupcake fetisher, and that's when he becomes my favorite character in all of Viral Hit. Then some fuck shit happens, but I'm not gonna get into that. Seongjun Baek.
Attack potency.
Okay guys, see here's the problem. He barely got shit because he only scales above characters that got wall level feats.
Speed.
So he should scale above these characters who moves faster than the eye can perceive. So he should be Supersonic Plus, even though he couldn't dodge a fucking bullet. But I mean shit, fiction is pretty fucking inconsistent.
Hacks and abilities.
Fuck, I hate doing this shit. Just joking. Because I actually love doing the extra work.
Martial arts. Limited fear manipulation. A high pain tolerance. And limited durability negation.
Finally, after 8 months, we have finished this shit.
So who wins? Now, if you look at these stats, it shows that someone's clearly fucked.
Gun slams?
No diff.
Because he already got killed by his name.